Chapter 26. Gordon's warning: the second simulation through urban chaos at me, hostage situation, civilian vehicles, police blockades. I navigated it in 4 minutes flat, using the grappling hooks to swing the Batmobile around a tight corner that would have been impossible otherwise. The third run involved a high-speed chase through old Gotham's narrow medieval streets, ending with me deploying the oil slick to send 3 pursuing vehicles spinning into a controlled crash. When I finally emerged from the cockpit, Bruce nodded once. "You'll do." High praise coming from him. "Gordon's waiting," Dick said, checking his phone. "He doesn't want to meet at the precinct. Too many eyes." He suggested the old observation deck at Gotham Tower. Top floor's been closed for renovation for 2 years. "Smart," Bruce said from his position at the main console. "Alfred, can you get them inside without triggering building security?" Alfred's voice came through the speakers, cultured and calm as ever. "The building superintendent owes me several favors from the old days, Master Bruce. I believe Miss Thomas and Mr. Grayson can access the service elevator without difficulty." 20 minutes later, Dick and I stood in the glass-walled observation deck 50 stories above Gotham. The city sprawled below us in all directions, a patchwork of light and shadow. Snow had started falling again, fat flakes that clung to the windows and blurred the view. Commissioner Gordon was already there, standing with his back to the elevator, hands clasped behind him. He wore his trademark gray overcoat, and even from behind I could see the tension in his shoulders. "Commissioner," I said quietly. He turned. In the dim emergency lighting, his face looked older than I remembered, more worn. "Miss Thomas, Nightwing." He nodded to Dick, then gestured to a cleared area where he'd spread several manila folders on a dusty table. "Thank you for coming. I know you're preparing for whatever Shrek has planned at Robinson Park." "What have you found?" Dick asked, moving to the table. Gordon opened the first folder. Inside were surveillance photos, grainy, taken from distance, but clear enough. Oswald Cobblepot in various locations around Gotham. Meeting with men I didn't recognize. Exchanging briefcases. Standing outside buildings that looked abandoned. Since we arrested him at the construction site, Penguin made bail within 6 hours, Gordon said, his voice tight with frustration. High-powered attorneys, cash bond posted immediately, and the moment he was released, he went into overdrive. I studied the photos more carefully, expanding his territory. More than that, Gordon flipped to another page, a map of Gotham with red circles marking various locations. In the past 72 hours, Penguin has made contact with every major gang operation in the city. The Triad, the Bratva, the Maroni remnants, even some of Joker's former associates who didn't get picked up in the sweep. "He's building a coalition," Dick said slowly. Gordon nodded. "A criminal alliance. And they're all motivated by the same thing. They want the chaos. Whatever Shrek is planning, whatever demonstration of power he's going to unleash, Penguin has convinced them it represents opportunity, a chance to reshape Gotham's underworld while the city's distracted." My stomach tightened. How many people are we talking about? Conservative estimate, 300 active gang members across 6 organizations, all coordinated through Penguin's network. Gordon's jaw clenched. "I've got 200 officers I can trust completely, maybe another 100 who are competent but not compromised. The rest..." He shook his head. Eckhart wasn't the only corrupt cop on Shrek's payroll. The numbers were staggering. Even with the upgraded Batmobile, with Nightwing's experience and Catwoman's skills, we were looking at being vastly outnumbered. "There's more," Gordon continued grimly. He pulled out another photo. This one showed the Red Triangle Gang's ringmaster standing beside a man in an expensive suit I didn't recognize. The ringmaster surfaced yesterday. He's coordinating with Penguin, acting as Shrek's representative, which means whatever's happening at Robinson Park, it's not just Shrek's show. It's a coordinated operation between Shrek's resources and Penguin's criminal network. The Ice Princess event is a distraction, I said, pieces clicking together. They'll stage something there to draw attention while the real operation happens elsewhere. That's my fear. Gordon looked at me directly, and I saw something rare in his eyes, worry that bordered on fear. I'm spreading my people thin, covering the 17 utility sites Bruce identified. If Penguin's alliance hits multiple locations simultaneously while Shrek makes his move at Robinson Park, we won't have the manpower to stop them all. Dick crossed his arms. What do you need from us? Intelligence, coordination, and honestly, Gordon's expression hardened. I need you to do what the law can't. If Shrek and Penguin are working together, if they're planning something as catastrophic as we suspect, then stopping them might require operating outside legal boundaries. It was the closest I'd ever heard Commissioner Gordon come to endorsing vigilante action. My comm crackled, Bruce's voice, urgent. Renee, we have a problem. Selena just intercepted a call on Shrek's private line. The Ice Princess event has been moved up. It's happening in 3 hours, not 12. My heart stopped. And there's more, Bruce continued. Shrek mentioned activating insurance early. Something about the Joker making parole hearing in 2 days and wanting to secure leverage before that happens. Joker's making parole? I said aloud, and Gordon's face went pale. Impossible. His hearing isn't scheduled for another month. Gordon froze. Unless someone with enough influence pushed it forward. Someone with city council connections. Shrek, Dick and I said simultaneously. The pieces were falling into place, but the picture they formed was terrifying. Shrek moving his timeline up. Penguin coordinating a city-wide criminal coalition. Joker potentially being released into the chaos. And we had 3 hours to stop it all from beginning.